What's up, folks? Back here again with another live reaction for Bungie's live stream reveal for Curse of Osiris. This is number 2. Last week was number 1. Then the week after this is going to be number 3. But apparently they have 3 of these going into the official release of the Curse of Osiris DLC for Destiny 2. So I'm watching it live. Haven't seen anything yet. I'm not actually expecting too much, just like last week. Last week was more so on story-driven content, characters we're going to meet and whatnot. A little bit of things to do, a little bit of the environments we're going to be going to. I think this week is supposed to be on activities, so I'm not expecting too much, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised. Then next week I think is Crucible related stuff, which I'm definitely interested in. Give us some Crucible related stuff and hopefully some things that we're all looking forward to as a community. So yeah, let's get it started.
We are going to explore Mercury, brand new destination for this expansion. We are going to take a look at a new endgame reward system that you'll be able to use to add weapons to your inventory. And we are going to embark on an adventure through the Infinite Forest, which is a new way to play Destiny.
Yep.
So,
John Sova, one of our designers,
looking at these guns,
Thompson,
man.
one of
I'm
our
looking at
artists,
these
got
guns.
together and basically
That was a nice sidearm. It's still,
built
well,
the
no, I can't
space
say nice,
around
but it
this
looked
public.
nice. Oh, I got hit with an ad. I was like, what the?
Fun, and it's really it's our biggest thing we've built.
If we're taking time on a public event here, I hope this
space
public
kind of,
event is
as you can see, you just saw that the
like
space
really nice.
transforms as
This
you
is
play.
good. I haven't really been
and
impressed
you will
with
expand out throughout
public
and go to
events
different
that much.
areas that you can't go to at any other time.
talk to us about
So-
this boss.
So
Let's
we're
see
going to
what this
have
is like.
these gatekeepers. They're going to be spawning throughout the space, and they're going to kind of be a focal point, brief focal point. And once you kill them, you'll pick up these what we call keys and dunk them. And then these are more or less your way of progressing through the different phases of the public event.
Nice dunk. 2 points.
Okay.
Not actually, that's a basketball joke. You don't
Phases
actually
of a
earn
public
points.
event. I wonder
Yeah,
how
and
many
then at
phases
this
there
point
are.
here
That's-
is you'll move over to the other
That's cool.
the complete other side of the space. Once again, do another dunk. And keep in mind, this can be done in parallel at the same time with multiple guardians can more or less do this in parallel. But we're going to show you the whole
So you
thing.
mean everybody can dunk it?
I think one of the things that's
So you can make it
that
shorter,
is
pretty
worth
much. If
mentioning,
everyone's just dunking.
In previous public events, they always tend to have one core focal element, and it always drives.
Spot, you're kind of all over the place.
It's phased, yeah.
Okay, so it's a long public event.
So
it looks like it's
so
definitely
they
a
just finished
lengthened
one island, now they're
public
headed
event.
back to the other. And if you notice earlier,
Like a
that
mini
there
strike.
are, the Vex cannons kind of turn
Something like
around
that.
to unlock different things, take down more gatekeepers, and there's a theme of kind of taking down gatekeepers.
Yeah, it's definitely a
up
theme
keys, and
of
then
taking down gatekeepers
That
and
barrier
picking up
there prevents it,
keys
so you can't just shoot in. You have to
over and
actually
over.
engage in the
Let me
space.
see the next
Nice
phase of
little
this.
piece
Like,
of
what's different?
multitasking there.
Yeah, and
Running
then
the
bam,
ball,
happened here?
dunk.
reviving your friend, deciphering the machine.
This is where it gets really crazy, because everybody kind of converges in the center area. And once again, this is a space you won't be able to go to in
That doesn't make it
during
crazy.
the normal patrol. This only is reserved for the public.
Oh,
event.
more enemies. It's getting crazy.
Heroic. Now let's check this out.
Yeah,
I
let's check
promised
the rewards
before
out, I
that this
guess.
was
That-
the most
That was
rewarding
okay.
public event.
Wasn't
And
too-
there we have it. We have 2 chests
So
for a
good.
change. And check out those sweet moves.
Yeah.
With 2 chests, he
favorite.
gave,
I'm a
got
spicy-
2 tokens and a
spicy,
rare?
spicy
We
ramen.
waited for that?
Spicy ramen. Well, one of the new end-game reward systems that we have on its way to Destiny 2. And for that, we
Okay.
need to return
There
to
we
the
go.
lighthouse. So,
Let's see that.
controller in hand, lost prophecies. Osiris wrote his lost prophecies on these 6-sided tablets and hid within them a secret for the guardian whose deeds he foresaw. So we have 3 options
All
here. We have these different verses, verse 3, 4, and 10. In the interest of showing off a weapon that our audience did not see on the last stream, I'm going to forego the contrivance of an election run in chat, and I'm just going to acquire verse number 3.
And there's many other verses too. not
How
just
many
these.
verses in total?
It's 11.
11.
11
All right.
verses.
Yeah. What you want to do with this is give people reasons and having them not give them weird random things to do, but give them activities that they would already normally play.
Yeah.
And then they can go play and
Okay.
then get the resources from those.
So this
Added
can
incentive.
be
So in this
good.
case,
This
this
is
is a
stuff to
rare item
grind for,
acquired
which
by
we
completing
need
strikes.
more
Yes.
stuff
Crucible
to
matches
actually
and
grind for,
heroic
some
adventures
worthwhile
on
stuff.
Mercury.
Yeah, so what
Really
we
But
did,
if the
glad we
gun's
covered
not
heroic
good,
adventures already,
it's
otherwise
not
this
gonna
would be
really make a difference.
spoilers.
Yes.
Fed
I hope
out
these weapons are
Absolutely.
good. If the weapons are
So that's
good,
why we
then
went
that'll
with
be
kind of
great.
bucketed those
But if they're
as
not, people are gonna find it out quick, and they're not gonna
time
want
in
to do
terms
this
of
stuff
time. So when you
anymore.
look at one of these things, you go and act.
Advanced Paradox Amplifier.
Yes. Oh, okay. So what you need to do? Yeah, there it is.
Here we go. We'll use this instead.
Yep.
Oh, Bungie.
There you go.
Okay. Now
There
you
we
have
go.
A prophecy tablet.
All right, so let's see what
it
this is
seems
like.
to be.
You can give this to Brother Vance, and he will
Forge
give you.
prophecy
Is that what I want to
weapon.
do? I want to
All right.
transmute the tablet.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Everybody wants to transmute.
Very
Now
good.
that you have the transmuted tablet, you will take it over to the forge.
All right, it's doing its work. Something is arriving,
And then bam.
and it is the Jack, Queen, King 3.
Look down.
We go.
Energy weapon.
What'd you give me? Where is
Oh
it? What
my
am I looking
God.
for? There we go. This?
Yes.
Right here. Okay. Let's take a look at the details. Cool. And what we're going to do is send them on an adventure into the Infinite Forest.
Yep.
So
Okay,
I'm going
cool.
to surrender the point
That's
of
cool.
view here.
Let's see what
and,
this
we're
Infinite
going to
Forest is
join
like.
Our fire team, there they are. They are playing an adventure entitled The Up and Up. So you are
These,
clear to engage.
the
You are
up
clear to go through
and
this
up.
gate into the Infinite Forest.
The up and up.
Dave Matthews,
So
point.
we have been working on this for a bit. This is a really exciting new addition to Destiny. This is kind of capitalizing what I like to think of as the unknown, right? So these are spaces built by our artists. There's variants that they have.
That I think is probably, I think it's one of the strengths that we have at Bungie, and we want to make sure that this holds up to that same bar.
Yep. So the unknown is
Okay.
the thing that I'm really excited about because I feel like
I don't quite
if you
understand
play
yet, I'm not
Destiny
gonna lie.
for any period of time,
I heard
you
the
start to
future, the
know
past,
how things work out. And
different
this guaranteed
connectivity,
every
different
time you
blocks
come
that are
here,
connected
you will
sometimes versus
play
not.
something you have not experienced prior.
Okay,
this
there we
will
go.
be different every time.
So apparently it's going to
If
be
you-
different
in this
every
space, you
time,
can
a
see
different
There's a red
experience
gate
every
and there are
time you
these
go through the
demon
Infinite
characters.
Forest.
So there's a Vex AI that
Okay.
hides itself as one of the combatant races. So for example, this is the Hive. The Hive have never actually fought the Vex in a Destiny game up to this point. Any of the 4 combatant races are available and will be plopped into any of these encounters. And there's, like I said, there are the demons that are actually Vex AI that when they will basically hold players up. And so you need to find the demon so that you can unlock the gate.
Okay.
I like to think of the Infinite Force as kind of like an action subway that takes you from the present day into the simulation and into one of the simulated past, present, and future. This is definitely a different way of thinking
All right.
about
Like a
destinations.
subway.
But I think it's really exciting because there is a lot of opportunities for players seeing new things all the time and replaying and seeing and giving that sense of the unknown, a sense of wonder.
We now see here that we've stepped into a different vision.
Yes.
So is this
the
the
dark
future?
This
the
is
okay.
where
Dark future.
where the Vex have won. There's nothing else. There's no light. There's no dark. There's only the
So
Vex.
all the adventures have a theme. The up and up adventures play around with this concept that you're making progress and you're doing these kind of high wire, dangerous, palm sweaty jump puzzles.
Yep.
We have other adventures
Oh,
as well
wow,
that
okay.
have their
So
own
it's themed?
gameplay theme. It's a really nice.
So now I'm
You
wondering.
can play a bunch of them and never feel like
I mean, that's
never
not
be
bad,
confused
but
about
now
it.
I'm wondering like how
Am I
long
playing
it
this one or
is.
another
Is there
one?
like a
It's very
limit to
clear.
it?
Time
Is there
to
an
eliminate the fallen
ending?
captain.
Yep.
Because if you could just be in here and
Going
just
down a
do
little bit easier for
infinite
you?
jump puzzles and get
a little less
loot,
stress-inducing.
Just a little.
and the jump puzzles get like harder and harder,
Just a little.
as you go along, as you keep
And so,
surviving,
like I
they
said,
get harder
all
and
of
harder.
all these
Maybe
adventures also have all the
I
different.
do want the
Good
infinite force to
shooting,
get
and
kinda
thank you
hard.
so much.
Bam.
And you have
That's
There
the
you go.
loot, dude.
an updated milestone.
There you go.
Well, there we have it.
I don't
All right.
know, man. I don't
Thanks so
feel
much
like
for
doing all
taking
that just for that
taking us
small
on
little
that adventure.
chest.
Thanks so
More
much
than
to
once.
our fire team.
I'd
That was
do it
actually
once, and then
live.
after that, I don't
because
know if I would
you
do
can
that
trigger
again just
those
for
at
that.
will, and you can play them whenever you
Yes.
want. Public events are a little bit more of a surprise, but an
We need some
adventure
powerful
is.
gear.
So we've demonstrated today some of the different ways to explore Mercury.
This is it?
Shifting.
No,
We will be
we're
back
not allowed
next
to go to
week
the
with
lighthouse.
John Wisniewski to talk about weapons. And
John
Kevin Lee
Wisniewski,
to talk
I know
about
who
some
that
of the
is.
different
Talk about
armor
all
that
those
you will be
guns.
earning as part of Curse of Osiris and Season 2. All up. This is
Okay.
campaign armor. This is exotic armor.
Maybe we'll show a little raid stuff too.
Maybe we'll show the
Showing off
raid
exotics
lair armor
next week?
Actually, I have clearance to show the raid lair armor. Faction
Showing off
rallies
raid armor? Man,
Iron
next week is
Banner armor,
nice, man.
all up. There will be a fabulous
right.
parade.
Well, okay. That was the stream this week. Honestly, that didn't really do too much for me. I was more impressed and excited about playing the DLC after last week's stream versus this one. I feel like last one, we had a little bit more substantial content as far as information, what we're going to be doing, the characters in it. That was kind of a little bit more cooler. And then the raid surprise as far as what we're going to be doing with that, the raid layer reveal and all that, and what that means, what we're going to be doing in there. Just a little bit better. A little bit better, I thought. This week, the public event thing it's all right. I really wasn't too impressed with the public event. It seemed like just a longer public event than what we've been doing with Vex in it, and like a big boss that you kind of have to take down over time, I guess. It's kind of the same thing. What can make these things better is loot. If the loot is more substantial and more worthwhile, then that'll change everything. But even with that, I really didn't see a big difference. Like, they opened the chest, they opened 2 chests, and they just got a couple tokens and a rare piece of gear, a blue. Not even a purple, not powerful gear, which usually you don't get powerful gear out of a public event. So I know it's probably going to be like a milestone, I guess, either like for the flashpoint with the public events that you do over time, or the certain amount, and then that'll get some more powerful gear. But that's going to be the key. How are we getting powerful gear? So the Infinite Forest was interesting. I was interested in that last week as far as how that was going to work, as far as going into like the future, the past, versus the present, obviously. So the one they did, I know, was the Up and Up. That's what they called it. And it was themed to where you go higher and higher. You do these jump puzzles. So it was filled with jump puzzles, hence the meaning, the Up and Up, right? So I'm interested to see what the other ones are going to be like. If they're all themed like that, I do want to know what the other themes are. That could be pretty cool. But the key for me, I think I said it while the video was going on too, is how lengthy is it? Like, how long can we be in there? How long can we play in there? Do the enemies get harder? Do the jump puzzles get harder the further you're in there and the longer you survive? That's what I want to know. Like, if it's like that, that could be crazy. That could be really cool. I'd be really excited about that, but they didn't say anything like that. So I don't know. We're going to have to see when that comes out as far as what that's like. Other than that, they really didn't show too much else. Oh, they forged a weapon. They forged a weapon. It was a hand cannon. We don't know how good the hand cannon is. Key is, how good are these weapons going to be? When we're forging these weapons, if the weapons that we get aren't that good, then no one's really going to want to forge the weapons anymore, or go through the trouble of getting the materials to unlock this and unlock that to get the weapon. It's going to just become another redundant activity. And we don't need any redundant activities. No more of those. Bungie, we don't need any more redundant activities. Please. So worthwhile, that's the key. Making things worthwhile, making things feel like you're not wasting your time to get it, and that what you get is something that you really want and it's rewarding. That's going to be the key. We'll see what happens next week. Next week's stream seems like it's going to be the one, looking at possibly exotics, raid armor, changes hopefully to the Crucible, little minor tweaks, things that everybody's been looking forward to. If you don't know what I mean exactly, at least for me, my personal opinion, as far as what I was talking about, what Destiny 2 needs the most, in my opinion, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. But as for anything else, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. Much more content on the way as always, and I'll see you next time.